Good evening, fellow YouTubers. Soul here, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. In the last episode, after fulfilling our duties in the Sky Tower, we were able to head south through that foggy area, and now we actually headed into Farmtown, which is the hometown of Rand. We met his mother, albeit some crazy circumstances. We plowed the land and fought a golem in said land, and now we are sequestered to go to the, Namanda to go take care of some stuff. So, on that note, before you go there, you want to bring with you, I'm going to remove, let's move, we don't need that much, 2,000, well, I'll put, 2,000 coins. And the reason behind removing 2,000 coins will become very clear, but I'll stick with this party for now because it seems like it's the party to do, but we can, let's just stick with this for now. So I'm going to open up all of Rand, make traveling a little bit easier. So to go to Namanda, you want to go this way, through here, and of course, okay, so there is a tree there, and it will give you a hint as to what to do, but I would rather not spoil it. So, on that note, we are encountering a new monster. This is the Tri-Eye. A little bit of an annoying monster, but nothing that we can't handle. So, Spar, you can do that, and Nina, just attack. So, basically, just keep it as simple as possible. And, of course, they're going to take some hit points from Rand. Go figure. Not a big deal. Well, they do some good damage, so whatever. But yeah, so I would say we're a little bit over 60% with the whole game itself. So we're doing pretty well, all things considered. And at this point, we might as well just auto this. But yeah, not too bad at all. And to mount. And for that, we get 3,000 XP. So we're doing pretty well against monsters at this point, but still not quite where I want to be. Now we enter here, and here is Namanda, as requested. So before we go any further, you can go in here, and in that nook here, you can get a Tolan. I'm actually not interested in that right now. And now you learn Namanda is the god in earth and crops, the agriculture god. So it would make sense that Farmtown would have that. And then you can proceed here. This is Namanda, place dedicated to God, Earth, and Crops. So basically, we are in this area dedicated to that, and to pray for a good harvest, then proceed. So it looks like these are like a bunch of monk guys, which, it seems akin to what Rand is. So that's actually pretty cool that, they caught that little detail with the game. So I like that. And also note that once we go through this room, we're going to start encountering monsters, if I'm correct. Yes. And you're gonna... monsters that they're not that tough, so we should be able to take care of them. And, okay, you've seen all these guys before. V-Head, Needle, and Araban. Of course, you're gonna cast defense up like a jerk. Ugh, so annoying. Of course we didn't kill it. Of course. Whatever. So annoying. But Nina did not kill it. Wow. That's pretty pathetic if you ask me. But these monsters might get to be a little bit annoying, but nothing that we can't handle. There is a monster here that if the drop is correct, you get one of the best usable items, I want to say, in the game, as in you can use it and you get a good effect, but it really depends on how lucky we get. And if I do see the monster, I will definitely point it out. But for now, if I do encounter any more fights that are with monsters that are unusual, I'll just skip over it. But let's see. So let's heal up. And let's see what this guy says. He says, oof, it's also trained to fight off monsters. Yeah, so from here, what you want to do is go into... And I am back, so I guess it was just a little bit of paint, but nothing that we could... It's just basically the same monsters. Now, from here, you want to go into this room, and and you're gonna see that there. It looks like some sort of ceremonial bell. Looks like guys are just sleeping on fire. Wow, these guys are pretty hardcore about their training. The teaching of Saint Eva is not wrong, but they should have training. See? So I guess these guys see Saint Eva as, I guess, an incomplete god, perhaps? Yeah, it makes sense. So then what you want to do is talk to one of these guys. Here we go. Ring the bell when it's time for prayer. Oh, it's almost time. Dun. And after that, they all say Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. But anyway, so now that that's done, what you want to do is you want to go up here to the north. And oh, look, we guess we have a new monster, the Key Hood. So what you want to do is let's take out him. Let's take out him. Spar that, and Nina, just use Typhoon. No, I hate freaking sleep spells. Okay, good. Crap. Well, that's annoying. And of course they cast a spell on me instead of letting me attack. But hey, whatever. Thank goodness Nina has Typhoon, which does a good amount of damage to these guys, so Bandy Hand. That is says Band Hand. Alright, so let's just stick with the strategy we've been doing. Spar and Ran attack, and Nina, cast your magics. No, I don't want to be poisoned. Crap. Well, I say woke me up. That's good. Thank you. Sometimes I always feel like fights can drag on, but on a note, Rand gained a level, which is great for us. So let's take Spar. Does you have Cure Poison? What kind of support character are you? But anyways, so you want to go into this room here. Now, if you had followed my advice and you got 2,000 coins, what you want to do, 22,000. I messed the number, but whatever. So what you want to do is you want to go here. Would you like to donate 100 coins? Yes. And you're going to do this 20 times. So on that note, let's just... I will do it off screen, so be right back. But you do want to donate this 20 times. I'm going to emphasize 20 times. Be right back. And I'm back. That was 20 donations in the books, so beautiful. And now from there, we just want to head out of here. But before and I'm back, so yeah, fighting these more of the same old annoying monsters as usual. But so from here, now that we've taken care of all the prayer stuff and we donated, so as I'm going to emphasize again, donate 20 times there. You'd want to do that. You will understand why I did that later. But on that note, I want to do a few more things before we head back to Farmtown. So the first of what I want to do is I want to shamanize my characters. So let's take care of that. There we go, and let us go here. Let us go here. Healed up, beautiful. And let's go here. Let us shamanize as usual. Yes, let's explain. Go down our list. Okay, so Ran already has one, so Nina. No! Give her Sesso. Spook. There we go. Cool. There we go. So now that we have everyone shamanized up, that's good. Let me see if Beretta got anything new, because that's one of the things I actually forgot to see. And that would be McLean. This is Beretta. So let's see what she got. Okay, you're very welcome for letting you open the store. Let's see what we got here. Oh, she did get something, so let's see. Nope. 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 Alright, so while she did get some changes and stuff, it's still not what we want. Not what we want. So let us take care of what's next, and that is what is going to be at Farmtown, and thank the little statue of Buddha, whatever, that we actually have a way to warp. Oh, I love it. I always recommend at least have one person in your party who's capable of warping until the very end when warping is really not necessary. And once again, rule number 2, full effect. There we go. I'm going to continue, yes. Now, it is time to go over here. There we go. And that's a little strange. I don't know if you guys saw that, but looks like there was a guard guy over there. And before you go any further, I do recommend make sure that you have everything set for Rand. So it looks like Rand is ready to go. He has all full up. He has all his healing, and he has a fire shaman equipped, so we should be okay. Now, what you do here is you talk to this guy. Daisy agreed to allow us to build a church here. I also have a message from Daisy's son, for Daisy's son. So I guess we gotta give this to Rand. Rand, this letter is from Daisy. I am having an Eva church built here. I am going to the grand church. May the light of Saint Eva be with you. It is no doubt Daisy's handwriting. Oh wow, so what is such a change of heart? What? Daisy understands now how wonderful the Eva church is, and that's why we are building a church here. Uh-oh. No way. There's no way that my mother would believe in a religion like yours. What have you done to her? Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, he's gonna turn to a demon? Uh-oh. Please stop accusing us. Daisy became a believer in Saint Eva, that's all. Or do you have proof that we did something? See, when people say stuff like that, I'm immediately suspicious of your activity. You! And now we have a personal boss fight between this guy and Rand. Now, what you want to do, unfortunately, I really don't have much to do in the ways of it, so it's basically just fight and heal. Luckily, Rand is pretty buff. Oof, he's doing good damage already. That I'm really not concerned. Okay, so it looks like at this point, barring critical hits, we can take about 2 of those hits at any given point, and then from there, heal up. But it looks like Rand is doing a good amount of damage, so this shouldn't be too long of a fight. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to heal up just to be on the safe side. You want to heal up as best you can, so in this case, I'm just going to cast Cure 2 on Rand. Okay, so yeah, he lost his shaman. I just thought about that. Crap. Alright, attack one more time, then we're gonna heal. Ooh, he's doing good damage too. Alright, yeah, we're gonna heal up twice, so... But yeah, if you didn't have Rand leveled up like I've been doing these past few episodes, you'd have a really hard time with this fight, because this guy, as you can see, he's doing a good amount of damage to Rand, and the problem is if Rand was faster, this would be a lot better, but unfortunately he is not faster, so... Alright, I think this is good enough, so I can attack again. Okay, and it's a rinse and repeat situation. I thought he could cast other buffs on himself, but I guess I'm wrong here. And let's do another... Let's use a health ball again. I mean, I could heal up, but I'm not really concerned about items at this point. And like I said, this fight is just drawn out because you basically just have to take this guy out as best you can. But luckily, Rand was pretty strong, and for that, Rand gets 1,000 XP and 800 coins, so pretty good, pretty good. And let's see what's said. Messenger, oh Father Ray, these people are being difficult. What? You're the ones taking over someone else's land. Aw, man, this sucks, because, you know, Ray is not... He was pretty good to us, but yeah, this is quite the dilemma. Been told that Daisy donated this land after identifying with the teaching Saint Eva. That's right, and this man is mistaken. Mistaken? You have a lot of nerve. Stop it. I have a responsibility to protect the believers of our church. If you continue to act this way, you will have to deal with me. Ooh. It just got serious. Interesting. You're just another servant to a dumb god. Saint Eva's not a dumb god. Someday you will also understand. Well, I don't understand. I don't want to understand. Now get off my mother's land. Ooh. I don't intend to continue with this misunderstanding. However, someday we will understand each other. Think about that. Ray, who held up a waterfall, who gave us a healing spell, we just basically made an enemy out of him. Something doesn't seem right. You guys know my mother isn't the type of person to change her mind. Just like that, right? Do you think Eva Church took her by force? Yeah, 'cause his mom's a pretty tough cookie, and she was pretty insistent the other day that St. Eva Church was not supposed to be there, so yeah, I agree. You agree? We've got to check them out, and their headquarters, and about St. Eva Church. I think St. Eva Church is the problem. The churches in the other towns are being deceived, don't you think so? So now Ren is really questioning, because I guess he is a servant of Namanda after all. But I haven't thought how I'd get there. Now what can we do? If we could fly, it would be easy. Ah, so that gives us a hint of what we have to do next. Now, if you think about it, you would have to go back way back to the very beginning. And didn't people in Windia mention that their ancestors had the ability to fly? Maybe there's something there that we can do. But before we do that, rule number 1 is... Actually, rule number 2 is in effect. We're going to do that, and we're going to continue. Now, there's a bunch of things we can do before proceeding with the story, but I did mention that I do want to proceed with the story. And let me see something really quick. You know what? Yeah, let's try to do one more thing that I want to do. And I think I have enough for the time being to do it, and it's actually a very good showing experience, so I want to pull out all... Actually, I guess I'll store all the money at this point. How much money do I have total? I have 38,000. Not enough still, so... I can't do what I want to do at this point. Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? You know what? Like, it's kind of a short episode because we already did the important things we needed to do. Oh, I just realized the music just changed too. There we go. So, I guess let's do the beginnings of what we have to do. So let's warp to... And this is where we're going to go to first, so we want to warp to Windia. Yep, that's right. Going all the way back to Windia. Because if we do need to actually get something pertaining to the flying ability, who better to know than the people of Windia? They are indeed the people who ancestors-wise could fly. But how are we going to get in there? That's a good question that's going to be posed to us. But I think that we have a good idea what we're going to do. But first thing is first. Actually, Rand should be in good health. Actually, he's not. But what we're going to do, we really don't need Rand at this point. However, we did need Nina. And that was one of the reasons why I also built up Nina's levels. So what you want to do from here is you want to talk to this person. I'm sorry, but no one is allowed in the castle at this time. Can you please tell the king that Nina has returned? Nina? Sounds familiar. There is something I must ask the king. Please allow me to see him. Nina? Who are you? Let her through. What was that? It's the queen! But, can you let her through? Come in. Ooh, sad music. There's a legend about the Black Wing in Windia. It is said that when the child with black wings is born into a royal family, there will be trouble in the country. Well, I hate to say it, but there's trouble around the whole world, so your country is the least of your worries right now. In order to protect the country, a child with black wings must be killed. That is law. But there is no way we can do that. Nina, to kill you! We told everyone that you died. Then we took you to magic school in Hometown. The reason we forbade you to go back to the castle is because we want to protect you from those who knew the legend. However, now the king has fallen sick. He wants very much to see you, Nina. Not only the king, I too. Mother, Nina, you have grown into a beautiful woman. Go now, Nina, to the king. Your father is waiting. Yes, mother. So Nina was telling the truth after all. She was indeed the princess. But now, everything has gone to a sickening turn, so you feel bad for the king and the queen. Just because of a prophecy, they can't even be with their own daughter. Kind of a messed up proposition, if you ask me. Touchy subjects are touched in this storyline. I love it, though. Let's loot the king's chest. I'm getting Moondrop. Oh, Moondrop's awesome. Anyways, let's go to this person. Father. That voice. Is it Nina? Yes, Father, it's Nina. Oh, Nina. You still call me father, after what I've done. Cue flashback. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. King, make a definite decision. You cannot let this child live. What are you going to do with Nina? Oh, wow. You must give her up. Fate is fate. Wow. It's kind of a messed up proposition after all. A child with black wings. How could this be? Darling, no. King, please. I beg for mercy. King, a child with black wings will cause misfortune. You must not forget this legend. What is, like, I don't get it. It's so vague, misfortune. Maybe the king will just have gas for the rest of his life. They never really speak of what the disaster would mean. They don't talk about, you know, the place being up in flames. I mean, good gravy. You would think that they would be a little bit more specific, but whatever, I digress. You must not forget this legend. This is all for the good of Windia. Listen, old lady, you don't even have wings. You are just messed up. What am I to do? Nina. Father. Father. Look, Father, I have wings. What is it, Father? Why do you make such a face, Father? Father? Wow. I could not protect you. I sent you to Hometown so you wouldn't be killed. I'm a terrible father. You must hate me. No, Father. I don't hate you. It was hard to say goodbye to you and Mother, but now I have these wonderful friends. Oh, Nina. Oh, Your Majesty. King, now it is time to spread the teachings of Saint Eva. It is time for everyone to pray for the king. Your Majesty, if we spread the teachings of Saint Eva, you will get better. That's kind of a freaking sellout there. What a jerk. This guy is dying, and all he's worried about is building a church. Dude, your priorities are messed up. I still cannot agree with that. Why? Do you think that teachers of Saint Eva are wrong? No, the teachers of Saint Eva are wonderful. However, isn't it wrong for me, the king, to push those beliefs on others? I thank you for your thoughtfulness, messenger, but I don't intend to make the teachings of Saint Eva the teachings of this country. Oh, King of Windia, you will regret this. The teachings of Saint Eva are spreading throughout the world. You have nothing to gain by turning us into your enemies. But he didn't turn you to his enemies. I don't need any prayers. After all, this wonderful daughter of mine has come to see me. Thank you, Nina. Gramps, I have a request. Please open the door to the basement. What? You don't intend to use the powers of that? What powers? If you use those powers, you can never return to being a human. I won't allow it, Gramps. Please understand. In order to save Father, no. The world. I need that power. Wow. This took from a jovial turn to a very, very serious matter. It is hard for an old man like me to understand anything complicated, but I'll believe in you, Nina. I'll have them open the door. Thank you, Gramps. Well, in the basement of this castle, the powers of the Great Bird are sealed. If I become the Great Bird, I can carry everyone to St. Eva Church. Let's go, everybody. Well, I think this is actually a great time to end it. So now we have our next quest. We're going to go inside the basement of Windia and get the teachings. Get the powers of the Great Bird. So, what does this entail? And what did Gramps mean by we can no longer become human? A lot to tackle. So, I guess we'll tackle the next episode. If you like this episode and all my other episodes, please help support the channel by subscribing. This is Soul signing off on Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. I all hope you have a great evening. Peace!